Remember that feeling. You're sitting in a quiet room, but inside, it's Grand Central Station at rush hour. Urgent tasks flash across neon signs. Submit the report. Call your mother. Buy milk. And from old, dusty loudspeakers, the arrivals of trains carrying your most embarrassing memories are announced endlessly. Your fears about the future sit in the waiting hall, silent and persistent. And bustling between them are the merchants of doubt, offering you a chance to rethink that awkward conversation from 3 days ago. You are the master of this station, but you lost control long ago. You don't even notice how every train, every voice, every shouting passenger is feeding on your strength. You just sit amidst this deafening chaos, sincerely believing that this is you. This is radio station Inner Noise. You didn't turn it on, but it broadcasts 24/7. And today, we will learn to find the off button on its receiver. This noise isn't just a side effect of life. It's a calculated strategy. In your inner state, a silent coup took place long ago. A cunning power behind the throne has seized control, your own mind, your inner dialogue. And it holds the throne as long as you are distracted. It is a brilliant manipulator. It knows that the most nourishing energy for it is emotion, and it constantly throws you reasons to generate it. It whispers the sweetest poisons in your ear. Remember that time you embarrassed yourself? Let's play that back again, in detail. Or, what if everything goes wrong tomorrow? Let's imagine all the worst-case scenarios. This is its feast. Every ounce of your anxiety is his dessert. Every moment of self-blame is his glass of wine. It doesn't steal your energy. It makes it so that you joyfully bring it to him on a silver platter. And the most terrifying part, it has convinced you that its voice is your voice. And information fast is not just a rest. It is a peaceful revolution, a way to starve the tyrant and return the throne to its true ruler, your calm, silent self. I remember the day I managed to turn it off for the first time. It was a cold, damp November. I had just failed the most important negotiation of my life. Failed stupidly, miserably, through my own fault. I walked out of the glass office building, and the noise of the city seemed deafening. Every car horn, every laugh from a passerby struck a raw nerve. The world felt hostile. I walked without seeing where I was going and ended up in some old, abandoned park. I sat on an ice-cold iron bench. Inside me, a hurricane of shame, self-anger, and fear was raging. The station was operating at full capacity. I argued with myself, accused, made excuses, and at some point, I just got tired. More tired than I had ever been in my life. I couldn't fight anymore. And for the first time, I surrendered. I mentally told this hurricane, "That's it, do what you want. I have no strength left." And in that instant, everything inside fell silent. In the deafening silence that followed, for the first time in years, I heard something other than my own thoughts. I heard the mournful creak of rusty swings 10 meters away, swayed by the wind. I heard a dry leaf rustle under my feet. I heard my own breath, escaping as a small cloud of vapor into the cold air. This was the voice of reality, pure, without commentary. And in that silence, from the very depths, came a single, clear, wordless insight. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who hears them. Get up and go home. And in that voice, there was no blame, no judgment, only a calm, boundless kindness. To reach this silence, you don't have to wait for a total collapse. There are simple, daily practices. These are not exercises. They are ways to remember what reality sounds like. The first way is to watch the clouds. Imagine your consciousness is a vast, clear blue sky, and your thoughts are the clouds that drift across it. Here comes a heavy, dark storm cloud of work problems. Here, a light, feathery cloud of a pleasant memory. And here, a whole ridge of foggy clouds of anxieties about the future. Your task is not to cling to them, not to analyze their shape, and certainly not to try to fly along with them. Just sit on the hill and watch as they appear on the horizon and slowly fade in the distance. You are the sky, and they are just temporary guests. The second way is to drop anchor in the harbor of the body. Your mind is a raging ocean, but you always have a quiet, safe harbor. Your body. When the storm of thoughts becomes unbearable, drop anchor. Shift 100% of your attention to a single physical sensation. For example, to how your feet press against the floor. Feel that pressure, the texture of your socks, the warmth or cold. For 30 seconds, nothing exists for you but your feet. The ocean can rage, but your ship is anchored in a quiet harbor. Every storm ends. And the third, the 5-minute fast. Find 5 minutes when no one will bother you. Set a timer and make a deal with yourself. For these 5 minutes, you will not feed your inner tyrant. You don't scold yourself, you don't worry, you don't plan. If thoughts come, you just look at them like clouds and return to your breath. These 5 minutes are a declaration of your sovereignty, your sacred territory. The silence you will find is not just a relief. It is not emptiness. It is the fertile, dark soil from which anything can grow. It is a clean canvas on which any picture can be painted. Silence is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the space from which a pure, focused intention is born, capable, like a laser, of carving a new path on the map of your reality. But we'll talk about that next time.